Hello everyone, welcome. Felicia Lonobile, Certified Life Mastery Consultant. So today I want to talk about a topic that's near and dear to my heart, and that is how our thoughts and actions determine our life. Doesn't that sound amazing? Oh yes, it does. All right, so let's get started. So everything in our life was created twice. First it was a thought, and then it became the thing. So the question that we should be asking ourselves is this: what sort of thoughts have I had in the past? Or what's my way of thinking? What's my thought pattern? Am I thinking in the right way? It's very easy to have the answers to those questions. It's actually simple. Look at your current reality, because results never lie. Now, most of us are creating our life by default. What do I mean when I say by default? Unconsciously sleeping right through your life. How? By picking up ideas, thoughts, sifting through those thoughts. Some we keep, some we let go, but the ones we keep, we attach belief to those thoughts. We identify ourselves by those thoughts. We become that person having those thoughts. Why? Because we believe those thoughts to be the absolute truth of who we are. Easy. We just look at who's our family. What family did we grow up in? Was it a wealthy family? Mediocre? Poor? Or better yet, do I have any degrees? Did I go to university, college? Do I have any of that? Or all the work, all the different employments that I've been at in the past, let's say most of our adult life. What sort of income did it generate for me? Was it a high income, or was it a so-so income? And do I have the time and financial freedom to say, I'm going to take a month off, take my family, and go down South Pacific, or take 2 weeks off whenever I feel like I don't want to work right now. I want to take a little break. Is that what's been happening in your life? Because if it isn't, it has nothing to do with who you are. Your story, your history, your past is not who you are. The belief that you attach to what you know is what is causing you, and is what caused you to have the life that you've had. And I'm here today to give you the best news ever. Since everything is created twice, first it's a thought and then it's a thing, I'm going to give you clarity on how to have thoughts that will bring in your life the things that you do want versus the things that you don't want. We're living in a universe that's based on attraction. Whatever you focus on amplifies. Wherever attention goes, energy flows. We're all energies. Let me give you some examples. There could be a situation where someone is ill, say. A person is ill. And two people go see this person that's ill. But these people both have a different perspective. They're coming from a different place. One person is coming from a place of love, from a place of confidence, from a place where he or she knows that they're totally and completely energy, that they are far greater than they ever known, that you can create and manifest absolutely anything your heart desires with the right tools. And then you have another person who's coming to visit the person that's ill, that's coming from a place of lack, from a place of darkness, from a place of despair, from a place of total and complete unhappiness. Would you believe if I told you that both people that are going to see that person are not going to see the same thing when they look at that person? Because the universe is based on attraction. So this woman that's coming from love, she's going to attract more of that, which means only good things she's going to see in that person. She's actually, her light and her love that she's exuding, or he's exuding, just being next to that person that's ill, they're going to uplift their aura. And instantaneously, that person is going to feel a degree better. And more as long as that person is there. When the other person approaches the person that has the illness, coming from a dark place, heavy place, same thing. World is based on attraction. So her weight, her darkness, her unhappiness, her despair, her victimhood, me all my life, she's gonna go see. Misery loves company. What do you think is gonna happen? Her heaviness, his darkness, he, she, doesn't matter, is gonna pull down that person. And these two people, if they turn around and they ask each other, what did you think of so-and-so? His or her story will be totally and completely different than his or her story. That's just a little example I'm giving you. Everything is attraction. So who you are, you're going to attract more onto you, whatever you're exuding. And guess what? Your desires and your passions are going to be flowing into your life easily and effortlessly. And that's why people say in the world you have 3% that are living the best life ever, and 97%, which I'm happy to say that number is decreasing every single day, because people are finally waking up. They are tired. They are fed up of living a life that brings them nothing, that brings them only sorrow and pain. And do you want to be the person that when she puts down her head on that pillow for the very last time, to say, what did I do in my whole life? What legacy am I leaving for my family, for my friends, for the planet? What was my purpose in life? Now that number, the 3%, is increasing. Because the 3% is now living their life by design. So, quickly, we cannot intercept our thoughts at any given moment because we have over 60,000 thoughts in a daily basis. So it's very difficult to intercept a thought and say, no, I can't have that thought, and you move it away and you try to look for the good thought. Time consuming and impossible to do. An easy way to see what sort of thoughts you're having on a daily basis is how you're feeling on any given moment. Are you a happy-go-lucky person? Are you joyous? Are you happy? Are you content? Are you living life the best that you can? Are you happy all the time? Do you feel wonderful? Do you feel fabulous? Do you feel that you can conquer the world? Yeah, I know these words are drastic and they're like over there, and it's like, feels like I'm dreaming. No. Because if you go within and you look at your core, who you are here, you are all those things I just said. But our thoughts and our mind are controlling our life every single day. Every time you have an idea, and I'm sure if you think back, there were times when you had an idea and it felt good. It was like a firework. You wanted to jump. But you didn't act right away. Now the mind and the thought kicked in and they started. What are you thinking? What? You want to get yourself a boat? How are you going to do that exactly? Where's the money for that? You want to start a business, really? You want to start it now, at 50, at 60. What are you thinking? You can't start a business now. It's way too late. You should have thought of that maybe when you were in your 30s. I'm just giving you examples. How the mind talks to us all the time. And if you believe those thoughts, you're going to continue having the life that you've had and you continue to have on a daily basis. Look at your current reality. Results never lie. And I'm also here to say there are several laws. There's many laws. There's governmental laws that we as human beings have no choice but to follow the laws. Most countries anyhow, to keep the peace. And we follow those laws religiously. We may agree with them, disagree with them, we talk about them, but we follow the laws. And I'm here to say there are bigger laws than the governmental laws, and those are the universal laws. And the universal laws, they're gonna happen. They're gonna attract things to come into your life, whether you believe it or not. So we might as well choose our thoughts carefully. And if ever I'm feeling off or I'm not feeling 100%, I stop whatever I'm doing. You know why? Because if I don't, and I don't shift that energy into feeling better, I'm creating and attracting into my life more of what I don't have. So do you think it's worth it for me to make sure that my energy is up here? Because all the things that I and you want are vibrating at a very high energy. That's where the 3% people are vibrating on a daily basis. High energy. And as long as we stay low, we can want, we can wish, we can hope, we can complain about it, you will never get your desires. So, let's have a great life. Let's live by design. There are tools in place, but I'm gonna give you a little giveaway. And if this information that I just shared with you today on this video resonates with you, and you're saying, you know what? Yes, I'm tired of this life. How can I change my life? I'm committing, I'm gonna draw this line in the sand right now. And I'm telling the world, I'm telling the universe, enough is enough. I wanna live a life that I truly love living because I deserve it. Look me up. Let's get together. Let's get my eyes on your dream. And if I sense that there is determination and commitment and passion on your part, and you really wanna change your life, you can have the life you love living. But it must first start with you. Again, nothing ever happens to you. Nothing. Everything always happens with you and through you. So if I have to help someone, or if someone wants to change their life, it has to primarily start with them. That's the only way. We're not here to convince anybody. We're not here, I'm gonna change you. Please stop while you're ahead. It's a law of attraction. So the more you push against something, the more you resist, the more it's gonna amplify and get bigger and bigger. And the more you're gonna be unhappy. So, just to wrap it up, my giveaway is elevating the energy. Easy way to do that is to noticing what you're noticing at any given moment. Stop what you're doing, shift your energy, start small, go general. Oh, I'd love to eat a nice juicy apple, crunchy juicy apple. Just those words alone, small words, automatically the energy elevates. So go step by step. And when you're flying high, when you're on that high flying disc, go ahead and start thinking, what would it take? What would it take to generate more income? What would it take for me to go on that 10, 15-day cruise down the South Pacific? What would it take to own a mansion? What would it take to have a condo overlooking the water? Or what would it take to do this? Or only when you're on that flying disc. Because as soon as you have the thought, your idea has been created. It is done. And the only way that that idea is going to come into your reality is by you keeping your energy there. And of course, there's other steps. I want to make this video short, but that's the most important. Let's go with step 1 and step 2. Vibrate at a higher level. You're going to create anyways, whether you're doing it by default or by design. So you might as well go by design, at least attract into your life what you do want. Doesn't matter what your history, your past, and your story was. It doesn't matter who your parents were. It doesn't matter where you come from. It's not who you are. That's the great news. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So I wish you all the very best. You all deserve and you all merit to have the life you truly love living. Don't stop yourself anymore. There's a way of doing it. Join the 3%. They're living the best life ever. And when they put their head down on the pillow for the last time, they're going to say, I've had a great life. And I'm leaving a legacy to my family. I am proud of my life. I am ready to go now. I am ready to transition. Sending you love and light. If this information resonated with you, click the link below, book a complimentary 30-minute discovery session with me, and see where we go from there. Bye for now. I will be back. Bye-bye.